So you have all these tasks that have been piling up. It's bothering you that they're not done. So you're gonna take a whole day off, finish them all. It'll be such a mental relief, it's gonna be great. But then you have your catch-up day and you don't actually get all 30 tasks done. What went wrong? Hello, I'm Kate. I make videos about productivity and organization. And my qualifications are that I've been running a productivity software company for 10 years that makes a task manager app. And we're actually working on a physical version that uses all the same task management principles. It's not available yet, but if you'd like some more info on that and some early pricing, go to paper.simply.digital. Okay, so catch-up days. Let's talk about why they so often go wrong and how we can do it better. First, let's define the problem that we're trying to solve with a catch-up day. And then we'll be able to see if the solution matches the problem. So you want to do more than you really have time for. Join the club. So tasks are starting to pile up. Probably some to-do list rollover is happening. I have a video on that. And that's just not a nice situation to be in. So you're going to take a full day and dedicate yourself to getting it all done, and then everything's going to be great. So what goes wrong? It could be a few things. You might try to load a 40-hour week into one catch-up day. You might really need a relaxed recovery day and try to have both a relaxing day and a super productive day at the same time, and that's not going to work. And you might just run out of willpower trying to do so many tasks that obviously take some willpower to do, or you would have done them already the first time. I'll talk a little bit about each, starting with planning a catch-up day that's actually like a whole week's worth of work. This is so easy to do. We always underestimate how long tasks are going to take. And I bet once you decided that Saturday is going to be your catch-up day, you started postponing even more tasks, saying that you're going to do them on Saturday. The risk of trying to have a catch-up day and a relaxing day at the same time is very similar to the overbooking problem, but probably even easier to get in that situation without realizing it. We all need downtime. I feel it myself as I age, but I can even just see it in my kids. I can read their moods and energy levels really well. And when they have a really full day, they need some relaxing time afterwards. So it's not just some weakness or lack of willpower. It is a need as much as sleeping or eating. And just like if you try to cut out sleep, you will eventually find yourself unconscious. If you try to cut out downtime, you will eventually look up from your phone and realize you've been scrolling for an hour and not know how it happened. Okay, the third thing that can go wrong when you're planning your catch-up day is you can run out of willpower. By definition, these are tasks that your willpower failed you on the first time around. So we need to anticipate that on your catch-up day, you're going to need a lot of willpower to get them done this time. If your catch-up day is 20 small tasks and you're dreading all of them, and you're going to have to call on your willpower to start them 20 different times during the day, that's not a trivial thing. Something I always think about productivity is when me right now is tired or unmotivated, I always have so much confidence that future me will somehow be able to pull out the most motivated, energetic, like running a 200% version of myself at any time. It's a really fascinating phenomenon that even while in this moment I'm failing to have the power to pull my best version out of myself, I'm somehow so confident the future me is going to be able to do it. It's such a contradiction, but we all do it. The best way I found to battle it is to think of future me as a friend and to try to treat her the way I would treat a friend. Okay, so we've defined the problem and identified 3 likely pitfalls. How can we solve the problem in a way that's likely to be successful? The first solution you're not going to like, but it's the best one. It's to not do a catch-up day, but to just do a catch-up hour every day all week. This will take some willpower to start that hour every day. There's no way we're going to catch up without using willpower. The way we've been going has led us to falling behind. So if we want to catch up, we're going to have to make some effort. I don't think I really need to explain why it's better, because you know it's better. The catch-up day is a nicer idea because it's future you's problem, and future you never runs out of energy or willpower, right? But we know that's not true. So the best way to catch up is to do one extra task each day rather than piling them all up together. But let's say you really need to do a catch-up day. You're in a situation where it's your only option. We can plan one that is more set up for success. So we're going to really plan this day out. First question. Do you also want to relax during this catch-up day? With your answers in mind, block out the times of the day that you're going to be productive. If you're planning on starting early, are you going to set an alarm? Now, a catch-up day, I assume, is 1 or 2 long blocks of time that you're going to be productive. And if you've set the times, then you know exactly how many hours you have, and you can make a realistic list. When you have big blocks of time and a lot of tasks to do, especially tasks you don't really want to do, then that is the perfect situation for using the Pomodoro technique. I have a video on the Pomodoro technique, actually two. One is an explainer and one is a vlog where I try it out for the whole day. Basically, you set a timer for 20 minutes and during that 20 minutes, you do the thing you're supposed to be working on and nothing else. Then you take a break and repeat. For a catch-up day, I literally can't think of a better way to set yourself up for success than using the Pomodoro technique. And also the other way around, like having studied the Pomodoro technique, I can't even think of a better application for it than doing a catch-up day. So go check out my Pomodoro explainer or to do this rollover video. That would also be very relevant. If you want a great task manager to avoid needing catch-up days in the future, my company is Simply.Digital, and that will take you to our app, or pay-for.simply.digital will give you a sign up for some exclusive special early info and early pricing for our physical planner. I'll see you over in the Pomodoro video. Ciao.